Hi students, in the regular class we have started that lesson 1.4 experiences in hospital. So even two extracts were completed, Abhijit and Nancy. Yes, those extracts were completed. Even one work is pending, that is question answer regarding the first lesson, second lesson Monday morning. Yes, later I will send the PDF file. Now you look at the lesson number 1.4 experiences in hospital. Two extracts were completed already. Okay, in this period, in this class I am going to start third extract. So, Dolly, regarding about whom? Dolly. So, how many years? 13 years. Abhijit, 33 years old. Yes, he admitted in CMC hospital because he met an accident. Okay, that's reason he stayed 8 days. After that, Nancy, she was 69 years old. So she slipped on a pavement. That's reason her hip was broken. That's reason totally 3 months she want to stay. It means she wanted to stay in a hospital. Yes, these extracts already learned in the previous class. Now I am going to continue this lesson. Dolly, 13 years. Dolly, 13 years. See, just I am going to read Dolly, 13 years. I was in the for 3 days to have my appendix removed. It had been giving me a very bad pains, and the surgeon told me that appendix doesn't do anything useful in our body. On the first day, I wasn't allowed to eat anything but ice cream. Great. But on the second day, I had an operation and I didn't feel well because of the anesthetic. My parents, because of their jobs, were unable to stay. But although I missed them, the other girls in the ward were really cheerful and kept me from being homesick. Here, Dolly, name of the girl. Name of the girl, she was 13 years old. How many years old she was? Dolly, name of the girl, she was 13 years old. So why she admitted in the hospital? Why she? Without reason, no one ready to admit it in the hospital. Is it right? When you getting the health issue, health problem, now only you get the admitted in the hospital. So she was also admitted. She was also admitted. Why? What's happened to her to admit in the hospital? Let's see. I was in 3 days. I was in for 3 days to have my appendix removed. Yes, how many days she stay in the hospital? 3 days. Why she spent 3 days in the hospital? It means why she admitted in the hospital 3 days? Because remove the appendix. Why? Remove the appendix. Appendix means it is a waste thing in the stomach. That is called appendix. See that? Appendix. So you are giving the meaning also. Just look down. Appendix means a small bag. It is a small bag attached to the small intensity having no clear function in the humans. It means when you get the appendix, when you suffer from the appendix, maybe you getting the stomach pain. Is it right? So that's reason she stayed 3 days in the hospital to remove the appendix. Remove the appendix. Okay. So I have my appendix removed. It had been giving me very bad pain and surgeon. Yes, of course. Who suffer from appendix, automatically those people are getting the too much pain in the stomach. Is it right? That like here also she was suffering too much from the appendix. It had been giving her very bad pain and surgeon told me appendix doesn't do anything. A surgeon told to her nothing doing. doesn't do anything to yours. Appendix, what happened? Doesn't do anything useful in our body. Yes, no more use from the appendix. Actually, you are getting pain. You are getting a pain. No more use from the appendix. It's a small bag. It is a small bag in the stomach. A surgeon told me that appendix doesn't do anything useful in our body. On my first day, I wasn't allowed to eat anything but ice cream. Yes, when that girl was admitted in the hospital, the doctors not allowed to eat anything, including ice cream also. It means lovable lovable thing is ice cream, or likable thing is ice cream. So even doctor told to her, even don't eat ice cream also. Don't eat ice cream also. When admitted in the hospital first day, doctor told her, don't eat anything, including ice cream also. See that. On my first day, I wasn't allowed to eat anything but ice cream. But on the second day, I had an operation. Yes, second day she had an operation. It means remove the appendix. Remove the appendix. Had the operation, I didn't feel well. Yes, after operation, she didn't feel well. She didn't feel fine. She didn't feel good. Because why? See that she didn't feel well because of anesthetic. Yes, before the doctor going to operation, the anesthetic means the body will be not sensible. That part will be not sensible. You don't get anything, any pain. That is called anesthetic. ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಅನೆಸ್ಥೆಟಿಕ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅನೆಸ್ಥೆಟಿಕ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಫೀಲ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್, ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಎನಿ ಪೇನ್. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಅನೆಸ್ಥೆಟಿಕ್. Okay, here anesthetic. See that I didn't feel well because of anesthetic. Anesthetic means what? A drug that makes one unable to feel anything, especially pain. Yes, while the doctors doing the operation, you didn't get anything pain because of anesthetic. Because of what? Anesthetic. See that because of anesthetic, my parents, because of their jobs, yes, no one stay with me because my parents both are job holders. Father and mother both are job holders, so no one stay with me. No one couldn't stay with me. Yes, my parents, because of their jobs, were unable to stay, but although I missed them. Yes, although I missed my parents. It means she missed her parents. She missed her parents. See that. Unable to stay, but although I missed them, other girls in the ward. Yes, in the ward not only one patient is there, so many patients you can see in the ward. Is it right? So here I missed them, and other girls in the ward were really cheerful. Yes, make time pass with her. A cheerful, a give a spirit, give a confidence, give a entertainment. That is called cheerful. Yes, other girls in the ward were really cheerful. It means always they are in happy mood. Even they try to make her happy also by the activities. They cheerful and kept me for being homesick. Yes, when I was in hospital, I never thought about a home. That like the girls in the ward, girls, they made me. Okay, cheerful and kept me from homesick. Homesick means yes, only thinking about home. That is called homesick. That is called homesick. Okay, let's see next. Next one is there, Dravid. Next extract from Dravid. So he was 42 years old. Dravid, how many years he was? He was 42 years old he was. Let's see why the Dravid admitted in the hospital. What's happened to him? So let's see here. I was quite terrified. I had been admitted to the university hospital with an unbearable headache and high temperature. While the doctors were carrying out the test, others came and interpreted the test to carry out a more test. I couldn't at all understand what was happening. This went on for a week, then I was sent home without a word. The doctor in charge of just mumbled no positive outcome. At least I didn't have any operation. I still don't have know what was wrong or if I will ever get it pain. All I know is that I never want to similar experiences. Here, Dravid admitted for what? Headache. Yes, he admitted in the hospital. Let's see. I was quite terrified. He was shocked. He was trembled. Okay. So here I was quite terrified. It means he became serious. He had been admitted to the university hospital. Where he admitted? University hospital for headache. For headache. Let's see. So he had been admitted to the university hospital with unbearable, it means uncontrolled pain. Unbearable pain means headache means uncontrollable headache. That much he had a headache. That's the reason he admitted in the hospital. To the university hospital with an unbearable, it means uncontrolled headache and high temperature. Even he suffered from a high temperature. He suffered from what? High temperature. See that. Headache plus high temperature. Headache and high temperature while the doctors were carrying out tests. Yes. When you admitted in the hospital, yes, the doctor takes so many tests. Okay. Urine test, blood test, that like here also the doctors were carrying out tests. Other came and interpreted the test to carry out more tests. Yes, so many doctors and so many nurses will come interpret. Inter means come to middle. Interpret. Interpreted, which means middle. Come to middle. Come to middle. That is called interpreted. So came and interpreted the test to carry out more tests. One test, another one test, that like. So I couldn't at all understand. Yes, he couldn't understand at all why it's happening. Why this much the doctors are making tests. So he couldn't understand anything when the tests are more. He couldn't at all understand what was happening. Yes, he couldn't understand what was happening. Why the doctor conducted so many tests. So this thing he couldn't understand what was happening. See that. Yes, I couldn't at all understand and what was happening. This went on for a week. Yes, this is like going up to 1 week. Up to 1 week. 1 week is going. This went on for a week and then I was sent home without a word. After that, after 1 week, directly doctor discharged him. It means sent him to home. He couldn't understand why the doctor sent me to the home. That like he couldn't understand anything. Yes, he was sent home without a word. It means the doctor did not tell anything to the patient. It means to Dravid. Okay, let's see. Without a word, the doctor in charge just mumbled. Yes, they mumbled. It means they are speaking but not clear. They were speaking something regarding my health issue but not clear. ನನ್ನ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅದು ನಾಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ಡ್ ಅಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಗಿದೆ ಮಂಬಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗುನುಗೋದು ಓಕೆ ಮಂಬಲ್ಡ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ said something in quiet voice in way that was not very clear silently okay the doctor in charge just mumbled no positive outcome yes when he admitted 1 week in the hospital, no more result, no more positive outcome from the hospital. Okay, no positive outcome. At least I didn't have to have an operation. Even he didn't have any operation. Even he didn't have any operation. At least I didn't have no to have an operation. I still don't know what was wrong. Even I don't know what was wrong, or if I will ever get it again. Okay, what was wrong? If I will ever get it again. All I know is that I never want a similar experiences. Yes, it means doctor gave him some medicines. For the medicines, from the medicines, that headache was gone. Okay, no need to take any operations. Okay, if I will ever get it again, all I know is that I never want a similar experiences. Yes, I never want this type of experiences in my life. That like Dravida just shared his ideas when he admitted in the hospital. Is it understand? Two extracts were completed. First extract, Dolly, 13 years old. She was a girl. Okay, totally 3 days she was admitted in the hospital because removed the appendix. So after operation, before operation, what she got, how she had experienced everything to she told. Okay, then when you come to Brahmi, 42 years old, he was admitted in University Hospital. Totally 1 week he admitted in the hospital. Why he admitted in the hospital? Because of headache and high temperature. So after 1 week, doctor sent him to home. So he couldn't understand. So he took some medicines. Automatically, that headache and high temperature will be that was gone. High temperature and headache was gone. So he just experienced water. This type of experience I never want in my life. Okay, totally two extracts are completed. Dolly and Dravid. Okay. Now write down the homework. Read other two extracts. Okay, two extracts are remaining. Those extracts you have to write. So you have to read. Then collect all words. What are the all words are there? Let's just make a list and write their meaning. It's the homework. First homework is what? Read other two extracts, and next one collect the all words and write their meaning. Yes, if you admitted in the hospital, what type of experience you got? So you may write one paragraph. Maybe for health issue, you admitted in the hospital. So what type of you got the experience? How you felt? What you felt? Okay, everything you have to write in one paragraph. One paragraph experience when you were in hospital. Okay, so these are the homework you have to finish. Okay, see you in the next class.